Welcome to Sovereign Citizen Legal Encounters. All right, before I get into the video, I got to give a shout out to my member. Thanks for joining. Let's go. All right, today we're going to be in Judge Perkins' court where we have a sovereign citizen in there who's just running the script. But let me give you some background history on this sovereign citizen before we go into the court. Okay, as you can see, these charges occurred February 28th, 2025. He had a court date in March, but he wasn't in the courtroom. So I don't know what happened, but it was rescheduled to recent on the one that you're watching right now. So we got failed to signal on turn or leaving the curb, equipment violation, improper place, drive unregistered vehicle, no insurance, drive while suspended. And now this last one we're going to look at is domestic violence. Now there's a second hearing that I'm going to play after this one. He had an arraignment for that charge. Now that you have the background story, let's go.
Joseph Loggins. You there, sir?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
It's just Loggins. It's not Loggins, is it?
Yeah, no S.
City of Detroit versus Joseph Loggins. Case number SP 1322877, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1688005, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1688081, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please. Ms. Murphy.
Oh, none of these.
Ms. Murphy.
You're muted, Ms. Murphy. You have to unmute, Ms. Murphy.
Could you hand me that file over there? Print it out already.
All right, what's going on?
Your Honor, as to Mr. Gildas.
Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. Ms. Murphy, can
Yes,
you
Judge.
put your record for Loggins, please?
Kathy Murphy, P51422 for defendant Loggins, who appears via Zoom, as do I. Sir, please state your name for the record, or ma'am.
Joseph.
Joseph, sir.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. Loggins, with Attorney Murphy. She's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Let us know what you want to do when you come out. Join the room, please. See anything here that's affecting him from getting a valid license if he doesn't already have one? It's past the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Joseph Loggins. Mr. Loggins, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, your client wants an appointed attorney.
Yes, Judge, he would like to proceed to trial, and I'm asking the court to have an attorney appointed to assist him.
Here on this here this is sort of like, I mean, we can appoint one, but this is sort of like everyday stuff that we deal with every single day. It's only really documents. Go ahead.
So, pardon me for interrupting, Judge. Mr. Loggins has some sovereign citizen type claims to make in connection with these tickets.
Take your head off. So if he got the sovereign citizens claims, and he doesn't want a lawyer anyway. Take your hat off, Mr. Loggins.
He did.
Go ahead.
He did say that he would like standby counsel. Mr. Loggins has some unique claims to make, Judge, that I cannot adequately represent for him at this moment.
A lot of them don't agree to stand by counsel right off the bat. But since he figured she didn't want to do anything with them, that's probably why he asked for it.
But they sounded like sovereign citizen claims to me.
And I'm sure probably no lawyer in the country can make that. I mean, he may be able to find himself a lawyer in the country that may try to make that claim.
Tired of simple traffic tickets getting resolved too easily? You're not alone. At Sovereign Defense Advocates Traffic Division, we specialize in turning your basic traffic violation into a full-blown legal odyssey. From filing 47-page motions to questioning the court's jurisdiction, we'll teach you how to bog down the system like a seasoned sovereign. Learn how to serve confusing paperwork with confidence. File motions just because you can. Insist you're not driving, you're traveling. Summon the officer to court so many times, he'll forget why he pulled you over in the first place. Whether it's a parking ticket, a speeding ticket, or a stop sign, our battle-tested tactics will keep your case alive long past its expiration date. So why pay the fine when you can reclaim your road freedom? Live sovereign, live free. Call us, we can help you.
But Mr. Loggins, what do you want to do? I'm going to set a jury trial for this sovereign citizen stuff.
Well,
Is
it's
that
not-
what you're?
It's not sovereign citizen stuff, sir. It was due to the vehicle being registered to a living trust at the time of the stop. So I was just informing the attorney that the claim is basically due to a trust being stopped. My vehicle was registered to a living trust.
Have you noticed when the court calls them out on being a sovereign citizen, they always say, I'm not a sovereign citizen. Not once I've seen one ask, what is a sovereign citizen? They always deny it and then refer back to the trust.
So the trust being the owner of the vehicle. So I just wanted to move forward as the trustee of the trust, if you will allow it.
Man, that's some double talk there, isn't it?
Judge, could I
Yes.
maybe jump into, I think I get what Mr. Loggins say. If I could go into a breakout room with him for a second, I can talk to him. I'm still waiting for my client anyway, so I got some time.
All right, here we go. I told you there's a lawyer in the country that might want to represent you.
Thank you,
Dupree.
Attorney Dupree.
All right, I'll put you in a breakout room. All right, let's pass the matter.
Judge, the defendant wishes to represent himself, but is asking for standby counsel.
Let's go back on the record with Loggins. Loggins, you want a trial date, right?
Yes, trial by jury.
Yeah, I think this would be best to trial by jury. Let the jury of his peers determine if they feel. Can I get a jury trial date, please? Are you going to be sitting with him on this, Mr. Dupree?
Judge, he does want to represent himself, but he is asking for standby counsel. I'd be happy to serve in that role. I am on the Third Circuit standby counsel list, if the court would be willing to assign me.
I'll assign.
Thank you, Judge.
You do jury trial on certain days.
They have a list. They have a list.
Third Circuit does, Judge. At 36, it's all the same list. There's just one list.
No, you're saying, no, I'm saying the list for the jury trials. Let's see if I can find the dates on the list of jury trials. It is a list. Let's see here. We're going to set up 2 dates. Jury trial. Let's see here. And I got the dates. You can just look at it and see which ones. Group 2 for me. See it? June the 10th. It's probably too soon. June 24th. See what we got on June 24th. Or should we just go ahead? Because we
Judge.
kind of calendar. July 8th. What about July 8th?
I was actually going to say, Judge, I have June the 24th. I'm currently booked for a jury trial in front of you. If the court doesn't mind double booking it, and I will, of course, note that Third Circuit frequently double books trials, I wouldn't mind double booking that either, and we can see which one, if either act ends out going.
Jury trial, June 24th. Okay,
Very good, Judge.
and then what's the final pretrial on that other case?
I knew you were going to ask that question, but still couldn't find the information fast enough. Give me 1 second, Judge. Judge, the final pretrial is the June the 23rd. You said it the day before.
June 23rd. June 23rd. Your next court date is June 23rd. Let Miss Snyder know that we want all the parties to appear on June 23rd. And not necessarily in person, but we want to make sure that they're gonna bring all the parties, so we don't order a jury if not. And that's gonna be the same for your other June 23rd case as well.
I will let her know on both cases. And with Mr. Loggins' permission, I'm also going to reach out to Ms. Snyder to request discovery in this matter.
Mr. Loggins, do you give him permission to get the discovery for this matter?
Yes.
Final pretrial, June 23rd, 2025. You know that the trial date is going to be in person. It's not going to be on Zoom. But the day before that, the June 23rd date can be on Zoom, 8:30. If you have any motions, I don't know if you're going to have any motions or not.
Yes, I'm gonna have some motion, sir.
Okay, so a motion date, you're going to have to get those in pretty quick.
That's what I wanted to see if you can like extend the time so we can get discovery and look at it and analyze it.
I don't know how much analyzing you're going to need on driving license suspended, no insurance, and an unregistered untitled. I don't know what's really, it's not that in depth. I'm going to give you. You have Mr. Dupree. He's probably going to reach out to them today on that. I'm going to give you until June the 13th on a response on the motion. Motions due June 13th, and the responses will be due June the 20th. Okay? If there's nothing further, Mr. Loggins, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Okay, sir, can you repeat that again? You say the motions are due June 13th, and the responses are due
June 13th, and the response is going to be due June 20th, and I'll make a decision on the motions on the final pretrial date.
Okay, thank you.
All right, best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too. Bye.
Okay, as usual, I'll follow along and see how this goes with him. But also, he has some other issues going on from something in the past where he has to go to an arraignment on a bench warrant. So now the next one is going to be his arraignment that happened about a week and a half ago, something like that. And Colin was covering for me while I was out on vacation. So Colin's going to be in this video. I'm going to be reacting to Colin. Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to watch it because this guy actually acted different in this court versus how he acted in Judge Perkins' court. So you'll see, you may have seen it already, but if not, check this one out. This is pretty good. Let's go.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day so far. And yes, this is not Hutch. Yet again, I am here by special appearance.
Yes, he is. He's here by special appearance. Okay.
For the last time. I hope you guys enjoyed my little channel takeover. I certainly did. And do not worry, Hutch will be back soon, I think. So this is the last time I'm going to be appearing as a special appearance. The next time you'll see me on his channel will be with him, hopefully soon. But we've got a sovereign citizen. This is in the DDC, the Detroit Detention Center, out of Detroit, of course. Yeah, now I'm being redundant. All right. Anyways, let's watch it. There's not really much to say. This is an arraignment in front of magistrate. Oh, I'm not even going to attempt to say her name. She says it. Etchefe. It's harder to pronounce, even harder to spell. I'll just say that. All right. Anyways, let's go. You know what to do. Hit that like button for Hutch. Do it, please. All right. Let's go.
What's your name, sir?
The principal name is Joseph Martinez Logan. I'm an agent on behalf of the principal.
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
I got a doable power of attorney filed in the Wayne County Register of Deeds. The principal name is Joseph Martinez Logan. I'm an agent on behalf of the principal.
Okay, you're...
All right, just The audio is really bad in this jail. It always has been. It's probably always will. But he's saying principal. That's the word he's saying. He's the agent on behalf of the principal.
Thanks, Colin. Appreciate that.
Joseph Montez Logan
Yes,
or
ma'am.
Loggin?
Yeah, that's my principal. Yes, ma'am.
That's your name. Sir, I'm Magistrate Chartea. You're here on a criminal matter. 250-453-2601. You have an attorney. Go ahead, counsel. Counsel Reagan, you wait for a reading. Stand mute.
Judge, he's representing himself. He's the principal or the agent of the principal attorney of himself. He's representing himself.
Okay. So, Mr. Logan, you want to waive the formal reading, or do you want me to read the charges?
I would like to see the discovery first and the nature of the cause.
Okay, the discovery, that comes after, sir. Okay, this is only an arraignment. So my question is do you want me to read the charges to you or not?
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to hear the reading.
Okay, so, sir, people of the state of Michigan versus Joseph Montez Logan, allegedly on May 15, 2025, in the area of 1860, commit count 1, domestic violence, did make an assault or assault and battery upon a Tanisha Logan, a resident or former resident of his or her household, and or an individual with whom he has a child in common, and or his spouse, contrary to the MCL 750.812. Okay, maximum penalty is up to 93 days jail and or $500 fine. Do you understand that, sir?
No, ma'am. I do not understand that.
You do not?
At the moment,
what is it that you do not understand?
Well, because MCL 12.280 gives you the personal liability of my agent capacity, and that gives you understanding of 1 and 2, saying that I have the same rights as a self-appointed a state appointee, the same rights as a state appointee, and I have no interest in this matter.
Okay, well, sir, you are the individual.
He has the same rights as a state appointee, which means he has no interest in the matter. What does a state appointee have to do with anything of your rights? They would have the same rights as you would.
I agree, Colin. I don't know what he's talking about, but it's probably part of the script.
They would actually might have more restrictions on some things they can and can't do in court. I don't know. But I feel like it'd be the same. So yeah, you probably do have the same rights as a state appointee.
Yeah.
I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty. It alleges that you did make an assault and battery on a Tanisha Logan. Okay. Again, the penalty is up to 93 days jail and or $500 fine. I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty. Let me give you your court date, sir, which is going to be May 28, 2025, free trial. It's an in-person hearing. Let me make sure. 8:30 in person here at 36th District Court in front of Judge Austin Garrett. Do you understand that, sir?
No, ma'am. No, I do not.
No, I don't think that. I think you do understand, sir, because by your talking, okay, you do understand English. Whether or not you disagree with it, sir, that's another matter, Mr. Logan. But everything is placed on the record because everything is being recorded, sir. But I do believe you understand English. I'm giving you that court date. I'm also letting you know, sir, in terms of whether or not you wish to go forward, however it is, that's going to go in front of Judge Austin Garrett. Do you understand that?
No, ma'am. I do not understand any of the matter, any of the charges, none of what you're saying, because I'm actually the agent on behalf of the principal.
Okay.
No
well,
in this case, and you try to build a case on me personally, and I'm not liable. I don't have an interest in this matter.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a difference between what you believe and if you understand something.
True.
You understand what she said. You don't believe it. There's a difference here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Logan, but you placed that on the record. I've heard that. Sir, you still have that court date. I gave it to you. Okay. If you do not show up, a warrant will go out for your arrest. As to whether or not, like I said, when you want to argue as to motions or not, that's going to be between you and Judge Garrett. Okay. Let me give you some bond conditions, sir. That means you need to abide. You're not to have contact with a Tanisha Logan. That means no person-to-person contact, no contact to third parties, no phone calls, no emails, no text messaging. You're not to possess any firearms or any other dangerous weapons, and you're not to go back to the no, that's your residence. So I'm not putting that on. Just no contact and no firearms. You understand that?
That was with the minor children involved.
The minor children, that.
Well, while it sucks, it's unfortunate that there are minor children involved. They had the same last names and the victim, so I'm guessing they're married. But he seems to understand everything perfectly.
Mhm.
He understood his what he's not allowed to do enough to be able to ask that question.
Yes.
Dumb.
Agreed.
He's dumb.
Let me see. As to the minor children, sir, okay, that's up to family court. So I'm not dealing with the minor children.
So there's no stipulations.
Those two conditions, okay? I don't see anything to indicate that these children are subject of this case. So do you understand what I've just said, everything so far?
Ma'am, I do not understand, but I will take your ruling on behalf of the principal. I can only do what I can.
Okay, no problem. Okay, this allegedly happened at your residence, sir. I also see in this particular matter, there was no injuries. The complaint declined medical attention. Let me see what else.
And I got a question, ma'am. Is she moving forward with the case?
Hold on.
Okay.
There was a 2016 domestic violence misdemeanor. I don't have anything else. What's your question, sir?
Is Tanisha Loggins moving forward with the case?
Is she a what?
She's pressing charges, Tanisha Loggins.
Okay. So you understand, Mr. Logan, okay? It is not up to the complainant to press charges. Charges come from the county, the prosecutor's office.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just of the understanding that the state of Michigan is a legal fiction. It's not a living person.
Okay, it's the state of Michigan. That's why I read the state of Michigan, or the people of the state of Michigan versus you, sir. So
Okay.
it is up to the prosecutor's office that files the charges. They have filed the charges. Whatever happens after that, that's going to occur in front of Judge Austin Garrett, his courtroom. So I see that you have local ties. Anything else you want to add, sir?
No, not at the moment. No,
Okay, well, this is going to be it, sir. In this case, bond is going to be $25,000 personal bond. Nobody has to pay any money for you to get out of jail. I will caution you, sir, that you have no contact with the complainant. Even if the complainant wants to talk to you, you cannot, because you're under court order. Now, you can take all those issues up with Judge Austin Garrett on your court date of May 28th. Do you understand that, sir?
I was able to understand that this was a misdemeanor charge and not a criminal charge. So I don't understand how.
No, it is a criminal charge. Anytime when you can go to jail, you can be incarcerated, it is a criminal charge.
Yes, that's crazy. Okay, well, I'll just fight it in court.
Oh, $25,000 personal bond. Good luck, sir. You can step aside.
All right, that is it.
That's it.
Not his wife isn't probably not going to follow through with this. It's most likely going to be dismissed. So if he keeps on the sovereign citizen route, though, he might end up spending time in jail just for being an idiot.
True.
Good. Let's see. Judge Garrett no longer streams. He used to, but I haven't seen him pop up in a while. So we probably won't see his next hearing in front of him, which, like I said, it's probably going to be dismissed. Maybe not at that hearing. Normal. I'm going to let you represent yourself if you can agree to these terms, whatnot. All right. Well, that's it. And again, this is the last time that I'm going to be on Hutch's channel by way of takeover. Thank you guys so much for letting me do this. I do appreciate it. Please hit that like button for Hutch. And I know I miss him too. It's okay. You're going to get him back. You're going to get them back. You don't have to see my face anymore. Unless you want to, then you can hop on my channel. All right, you guys are awesome. Again, please hit that like button. And as always, until next time, bye.
He did a good job. Okay. So thanks for watching. We'll follow up. I'll follow up on this guy and see you on the next one.